morning, Ateneo de Manila Junior High School. Again, we are your Sanggu-JHS officers for this school year 2020 to 2021.
In our previous video, we explained how your OBF accounts work and the different Google apps that you would be using next school year.
While knowledge on these apps is valuable, many of you may still have some questions. How will online classes look like? What's the schedule of these classes? Do we have to be online for video calls at all times?
Don't worry, it's natural to have many doubts on something that is completely new to us. This is why we're here to help and explain how online learning will work next school year.
First, let's clear up a few misconceptions. You may be thinking that online classes are purely about joining video calls with your teachers, or maybe watching educational videos on YouTube.
Actually, there's much more to online classes than that. In fact, online classes can be classified as synchronous or asynchronous.
Synchronous sessions mean that you will meet your teachers and classmates at the same time. Your immediate attendance will be required in synchronous sessions. Synchronous sessions can be done through video calls like in Google Meet or instant messaging like in Google Chat.
Asynchronous sessions, meanwhile, mean that you will tackle learning materials independently. As such, they will be done at your own pace. Asynchronous sessions can be done on-screen, such as through watching YouTube video lectures or participating in online quizzes. They can also be done off-screen, such as reading textbooks, answering exercises, or performing home-inspired tasks.
In general, online classes will be more asynchronous than synchronous, as it doesn't demand too much contact time or internet usage. However, teachers will ensure good mixture of both to provide the best learning outcome.
Should you have any problems making it your class sessions, your teachers will be available for scheduled consultation. Furthermore, arrangements may be made with the school to physically pick up the learning modules should you have any problems accessing them online.
Now that we've clarified synchronous and asynchronous sessions, you may be wondering how a typical online school day will go. Much like our traditional face-to-face classes, we will also follow a fixed schedule.
To make things much easier for us to remember, the school will put on hold the 6-day cycle schedule. Instead, we will revert to a more familiar Monday to Friday layout. In a typical week, there will be 4 academic days and 1 special non-academic day. Classes will begin at 8 a.m. and like traditional face-to-face classes, each day will begin by checking in with your class moderators.
This check-in will be done either through the morning cluster assembly at the start of each week or the moderator's inspection period on other days. Both will run for a maximum of 1 hour and will contain our usual morning routines such as checking attendance, flag ceremony, morning prayer, and reflection. We will also have daily exercise routines in this period to encourage physical activity even when we're online.
After the moderator session, you will then go into your first period. There will be a total of 3 subjects per day, each running for a maximum of 1 hour. As the classes are a mixture of synchronous and asynchronous learning, this does not necessarily mean that you will be in a video call for 1 hour. This hour is inclusive of any off-camera tasks that your teacher may assign for that day.
English, Math, Science, and Filipino will meet twice a week. AP and CLE will meet once a week, while Art, Computer, Music, and PE class will meet once every other week.
If you're finding it difficult to keep your focus at home, don't worry about it, as we will have sufficient breaks in between each period for recess and lunch.
At the end of each school day, there will be an allotment of 1 hour each for academic and non-academic consultation time. If you have questions of the lessons, you may schedule a video call with your teacher or send them a message via Google Chat at these times.
Finally, all simple tasks assigned during the day will be given a 5 p.m. submission deadline. More complex tasks, meanwhile, will come with a longer timetable for submission. Finishing our tasks by 5 p.m. should allow us to have more free time to rest, recharge, and spend time with their families.
So there you go. We hope you now have a clear idea of how a typical online school day will go.
For further information, please do not hesitate to ask your teachers or message the AJHS Facebook page.
Thank you for watching and have a wonderful school year ahead.
Bangon!
Bangon!
Bangon!